Yeah, what's going on? This Solomon King coming at y'all from Esoteric Minds Media. Shit, man, I was sitting here reading my email, man, and the youngster, you know what I mean, resonate with a lot of my videos. You feel me? And they y'all gotta excuse me, I got kind of teared up, but she going through changes, yo. She really going through changes. Same changes we all going through, but it's like she feel nobody believe her. You feel me? But I'm here to say this right here. Everybody going through changes. Everybody is going through changes. You feel me? If you ain't experiencing nothing in this life, if you ain't going through these changes, and I mean mentally, emotionally, physically, with these motherfucking energy centers opening up, man, this little youngster, man, see things, you feel me? Have vivid dreams, dreams that feel real. We all go through that. We adults. And I keep trying to tell everybody, man, these youngsters gonna go through it harder than us. They pure vessels. You know what I mean? She's starting to see auras. She's starting to see the other side of the veil, you know, the spiritual side of everything. She's starting to see that everything is energy. Little girl very articulate. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna call her name because she like in the 7th or 8th grade. You feel me? But she resonates in my videos and she felt like I would be the only one to understand. But I'm here to say it's more people that understand. If you out here with children and you see they experiencing different things, and now this girl parents want to put her on medication, kill her little spirit. You feel me? Medication ain't gonna solve nothing these days. You know, you gotta believe your children. You better believe your children. You feel me? We're not the only ones that's going through this. And for this video right here, it's kind of special to me. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't like this 3 years ago. You know, I wasn't experiencing none of this shit. I wasn't seeing half the shit that I see, going through half the stuff that I go through. You know, this little girl feel energy and don't know what to do about it. It's overwhelming. I remember my first time I started feeling everything. That shit was overwhelming. And I told everybody, man, I feel everything. I feel everything. I didn't know what it was. You know what I mean? This that cat I was cool with at the time, his girlfriend, her name Ashley, you feel me? She the one taught me how to navigate this shit, how to understand that these feelings that I'm feeling is not my feelings. It's just other people's energy around. You know, she a young empath, you know, but nobody believe her, you know. And she commend me for being so brave and coming out and talking no matter how crazy it sound. You know, it's not the fact of how crazy it sound. I got faith, yo. I know I ain't been going through this shit 3 years ago. You know, start monitoring your children. You feel me? If you have children out there, monitor your children. Tell your children you believe them. You know, if you don't believe them, who gonna believe them? You know what I mean? If you shut them up and all this and that and allow people to talk about them, shame on you. You know what I mean? And God gonna deal with you for that. We all experiencing something in this lifetime that we cannot even explain with our fucking mortal tongue, yo. But we know what's going on. We know everything is energy. We know about frequency and vibration. We see through shit. These vivid dreams, they get more vivid all the time. You know what I mean? Excuse me, because I'm kind of touched up. I'm really touched up behind this because this little girl ain't got no justice. You know, she's seeing through the other side, yo. She experiencing this spiritual life and ain't nobody there to back her up. I've been there. You know what I mean? If you a parent out here, man, and you thinking your child crazy, something wrong with you. If you call yourself a friend to somebody and you see them going through mental things, you see them going through things that you know they haven't been going through for years, yo. You know they haven't been. 3 years ago, I wasn't like this. 4 years ago, I wasn't like this. I was regular like everybody else. Now, my sight not the same no more. You know what I mean? It took for me to get that crown virus, yo. That real shit. You know what I mean? Not these variants and shit that they harvest off of dead people, bro. You know what I mean? That's when that shit happened to me. But people out here not believing their children, like this little girl said, man. Her parents don't know, but try to buy her thing, try to convince her that she tripping, but she knows she not. We fucking see spirits, bro. We see shit that's on people. We see auras. We just see things. You know what I mean? If you out here and you know exactly what I'm talking about, you sensing energy, you feeling energy. You know, everything is energy, which means everything is spirit. You know what I mean? If you experiencing this part of life, and if you have somebody that come up to you that's younger than you, believe them, because they see way more than us. You know, their little abilities is way stronger than us. You know, I'm a fucking walking lie detector. You know, I can sit here and just watch somebody, right, and read off of their energy. You know what I mean? But I had time to go through what I went through. You know, yeah, this little girl is so autistic, man. And it's a shame on parents. It's such a shame on parents when you don't believe your own children. You know, it's babies out here be having nightmares in their sleep, be seeing archons, be seeing things that we don't see. You know what I mean? Because these spirits is trying to take vessels. You know, yeah, I might sound crazy when I talk, but I guarantee you, for one person that think I'm crazy, it's 10 more that know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. I can't help it if you out here a NPC, not a real person, a non-playable character, whatever you want to call this shit. You know what I mean? We got to start handling our children better than that. We got to start believing our children. Just because we can't see it, just because we not going through it, don't mean we're not going through it. You know, it's some adults. It's some adults out here that witness this shit. It's some adults out here that feel this shit. It's some adults out here that go through the same things we go through, but try to fit in so much, they ignore it. Or they try to bottle it in or whatever the fuck you want to call it, taking away from everything God gave you. You know what I mean? If they would have taught most of this shit in school, our children would know how to deal with it. You know? It's a shame that we can't even believe our own children, but we'll believe a stranger will sit right next to us. You'll believe the motherfucker you fucking every night, but you can't believe your children. That's a shame. When your children got to reach out on the email to somebody that they don't even know to get them to say, for me to say, I believe you. You know what I mean? The reason I believe him because I look up and I see that sky don't look right. The reason I believe him because I have lucid dreams. The reason I believe him because I travel, just like she traveled. This little girl astral travel, and don't have nobody to show her nothing. You know, because the first thing you're gonna get to thinking that is evil, that is this, that is that. Stuff ain't evil, man. This is things that we do. You know, if you sitting up here thinking that you're just a fucking body, then maybe that's what you just are, yo. This little girl astral projects. She astral travel. I never met a motherfucker that know how to astral project and astral travel at the same fucking time. This little girl does it. You know what I mean? She afraid to sleep at night. You see what I'm saying? Because she feel like something gonna take her. But nobody there to try to tell her nothing. Because everybody thinking she crazy. Everybody thinking she this and she that. When we all dream, we travel all the time. You know what I mean? You got to be just one of the most fucked up parents in the world, yo, to not believe your children. Real shit. I'm 43 years old and I go through this shit like 9,000. Don't let the energies just be so fucking strong out here till it's intense. You know, even some of us adults cower to this shit. You know, the things we see. I sleep in total darkness. Total darkness. I don't watch TV. I stay alone a lot. You feel me? Because it's a reason for it. You know, whatever got taken out of my life got taken out of my life for a reason. I don't worry about that. What's taken out of people's life is going to be replaced by bigger and better things. The minute we learn how to deal with this shit, the minute we learn how to navigate through this shit. These youngsters out here going through it, and if you're another youngster that watch my videos, man, keep pushing, keep going, because it's only gonna make you stronger. It's only gonna make you better. That's a damn shame for parents out there that don't believe their children. It's a shame out there for parents that think their children is crazy. I think they tripping. Let one of my boys. or any one of my daughters, which they have, but I mean my younger ones. Let any one of them come to me and tell me something that's metaphysical, that's esoteric, that's out of this fucking realm of reality. I'ma fucking believe them because of what I go through. I lost many fucking friends. I ain't got no friends. I ain't got nobody but my fucking mama and my children. You feel me? Other than that, I'm like, fuck y'all. Because they don't do nothing but talk behind your back anyway. But you can sit up there and read them like a fucking book without them saying a word. That's a fucking superpower. Believe your children, man. Stop doing that shit. And little one, I believe you. Totally. So don't do nothing crazy to yourself thinking it's gonna solve it. You're just gonna wind up somewhere where more people done something to themselves and you won't be able to get out of it. I love y'all, man. Y'all be cool. Believe y'all children.